Houston. It's like a German car meet. Here we have said German vehicle. Parked with all these peasant-ass fucking Volkswagen Jettas because, you know, I know what I am. I am just a Volkswagen owner. But the real meet is over there. Alright, look at the thing, dude. You don't really get to see many of these. You don't know what it's... That's actually what the things are called. The thing. A lot of cool vehicles. Like, this is kind of my crowd. I like German cars a lot. I don't think my car qualifies to be here though. It claims to be an RS4. It has Mexican plates, so I would not be surprised if this is a genuine RS4. It's like a B8 RS4. Really nice paddle shifter. So this is an automatic version. But wow, I love brakes on this thing, dude. Massive brakes on that. Here's an S5, what I would presume to be an S5. Look at how good this thing has aged like fine wine. This is when Audi really did the honeycomb grille. Was it coming out with it? And this design is just fucking gorgeous. I love it so much. We are on NASA Boulevard. We're not too far away from NASA, so that's a very nice touch to what otherwise is not a very good looking GTI. I'm not a fan. It's a tiny wheels on those. What are those, like 18s, 16s? With a TSI engine in there, not what I have. Looks pretty good. This is a Mark IV Jetta, which kind of looks pretty boxy, kind of ugly, I know. But this is the first vehicle that I remember, like vividly remember seeing in my life. My mom had a 4th gen Jetta. It was dark blue, but just like seeing this interior. The steering wheel's a lot newer. There's definitely, this is a different steering wheel. The interior just brings me back to when I was a kid. It was one of the first vehicles that I drove, and I thought I was the coolest kid in town. I remember seeing that tachometer go up to like 160, and I was like, there's no way this is a fucking race car. And I've had a 6th gen Jetta since, and now I own a 7th gen Jetta. So this car was very influential in my life when I was a kid. You know, we're in a German meet, so I saw an H and an ER because like there was like people around it. That is not what I presumed that this license plate was gonna say. Oh, it's a red interior. Looks like it's a Mexican car. I like the fender flares on the sides. They're pretty nice. That has to be a swap interior. Oi, oi. Anyway, red interior, new steering wheel, manual transmission. It's a good looking vehicle. The RS6, look at how beautiful this thing is. Look at those wheels, holy fuck, dude. Oh, big old wheels. I put them in just because in case y'all were curious about other Golfs. Oh, I'm gonna go back to that engine bay in a second. A bunch of Golfs, what I would presume. Maybe this is a Jetta? I don't know. I don't know my older Volkswagens. Look at this fucking motor though. Huge intake. What is that, a 5-cylinder? Is this a 5? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, it's a 5-cylinder. Okay. I didn't know these things came in 5 unless it's engine swapped. Got a VR6. It's a nice one. We kind of saw this one roll up. It's kind of loud in here, so I'm gonna like scream into the microphone. Hopefully that's not too loud. But we have a Volkswagen bus, followed by some of the Euro vans, which have been very popular in today's culture after the pandemic. Everybody wants to go off-roading and camping their vehicles, and the Volkswagen Euro bus is pretty good at that. Had a couple of Beetles here. Things you've seen for many decades, almost a century now. This is what I would imagine. This is a Volvo, it's Swedish, but this is what I would presume a commie car would look like in like today's era. Next to whatever the hell this is. An SR2 question mark. The paint job on this thing is glorious. It has Lambo doors because of course why not. The interior, the manual transmission with a wood grain, steering wheel and the shift knob. It is very period correct. I'm starting to believe that all these cars had wood back in the day. It's a pretty interior for a commie car. I don't know what this is. Probably like an A4. That looks too big to be a 3 Series. No, that's the interior of a 3 Series. Is this an RS3? No, because you got an RS steering wheel. It doesn't look like an RS3. What are you? That is definitely a 3 Series interior. Is it an RS3? I don't know. I doubt it. I would like to think that I know cars a good chunk. I have no idea what the fuck this is. It's definitely European. It's not right-hand drive, so it might not be British. Anybody know what this tomfoolery is? What that logo? Oh, that's cool. Look at that. It has a Nintendo's 64 question mark control. I don't know what this is. This is some kind of fucking foreign car. Fuck the foreign people. The Wofsburg edition is car show, but not the Wofsburg. at these beautiful vans. Volkswagen buses. I'm currently editing the video. It's that way actually. And at this point of the video, I made a very amateur mistake and I hadn't deleted the footage from my last shoot. So I ran out of storage. You could also see in the video where things are getting progressively brighter and brighter. I'm still trying to get used to recording with a camera. Like right now, I was trying to record this and I had some setting on where it would do like small little snippets, so I could only record for like 6 seconds, and I'm like, why is it doing this? And I couldn't figure it out. Well, I guess now I did because I'm recording. And then editing's been a lot of fun. I've had so much fun editing. I've been editing this for like the last hour.